For the full 360 audio experience, please wear headphones.
Today's adventure just gets stranger and stranger. Queen Bee of Dewdrop Hive is trapped in a batch of quick-drying, rock-hard honey. And that, of course, is a problem Juniper and Zeph have never seen before. But the twin solution? To travel from spring to winter to seek out a mythical form of ice that never melts. I must admit, their travel plan is an innovative one. Princess Bluebell, daughter of Queen Dewdrop, is flying them to winter on her back. A ride on the back of a giant bee. That'll be quite the tale for them to tell later. But when they get to winter, what then? How will they ever find this odd ice? It sounds like their very first stop will be the capital city of Icetown to see the leader of winter. If anyone can point them in the right direction, it will be Chief Engineer Stoneshaper.
Flown before. Never on the back of a giant bee, and never this fast. It's amazing. Amazing is one word for it, yes, but it's so bumbly. There's something to be said for a nice straight shot. Are your eyes closed? You're missing so much. Kinda the point. What's uh-oh mean? Those clouds up ahead. A rain shower.
We don't mind getting wet. Most of the time we seem to end up in a river or lake anyway.
Hard to fly in the rain, though. I'll have to take us low and fly just above the ground. It's going to get bumpy.
Tweep!
Wait, what? It wasn't already bumpy?
I bet I could pick up flowers as we zoom by. Should I try, Zeph?
Don't care. Not looking.
I did it! I got one! Woo!
I think we're almost there. I can see the barrier. And a river just past it. It's wide and slow and filled with white things. That look like big floating rocks? Yes, exactly.
Those are ice floes. That river is the last cold of winter.
The what? Last cold is its name, because from winter's perspective, just beyond the river is spring. Interesting. I've never actually been this far winterward before. Just watch out. The barrier is a little... It sounds strange.
You're just not used to its tune.
Okay, I'm going to cross. Hold on. Here we... Hold on. This is... Winter is so... Your first time going through a barrier is always disorienting. It's not that. It's that the cold makes me so...
Whoa, we're going down.
Bluebell, are you okay? Sleepy. Not the worst crash landing.
Tweep? She's okay, Tweep. I think. Yup, she's just sleeping.
Right. Oh, man, I forgot.
Hey, Tweep!
What's that? Bees get sleepy when it's cold. Hives swarm together to stay warm. Bluebell isn't just sleepy. She's been knocked out by the cold.
All right, quick, help me drag her back through the barrier. If she stays in winter and doesn't wake up, she could freeze. Did she just say snow?
Yeah, that's a new word for her.
We're lucky Princess Bluebell stopped right after flying through the barrier. A few more feet. Into winter, and she would have fallen asleep above the river. That was a close one.
Almost there. We made it.
Princess Bluebell, you okay?
No, Mother. I don't want to go swarm today.
She'll be all right when she sleeps it off. Princess Bluebell, we'll meet you back here. Wait for us when you wake up.
You got it, shouty girl.
Okay, but now what? We need to get to Icetown to meet with Stone Shaper, and that's miles away. Without Bluebell, we're grounded.
Oh, the river. Like when we were in autumn helping with the dam. Maybe we can take a boat.
No, look, there's hardly any current, and half the water is filled with floating chunks of ice.
But we have to get to Icetown fast. And hey, where's Tweep? Playing in the icy water. Must feel good for her to be back. Hey, who's that?
And look downriver. Who are they?
Upriver too.
Penguins! So many penguins!
Hi, twins. I'm Fish Racer. This little friend of yours says you could use some help.
Tweep, tweep, tweep.
I'm Deep Diver. Hop onto an ice floe. We'll get you where you need to go.
All right, awesome. This is literally, the coolest way to travel.
Haha, Zeph, you're so funny.
What's colder than riding a giant ice cube over the freezing waves of a winter river? Through a super thick icy fog, no less.
Powered by paddling penguins. Don't forget that. Imagine how cold you'd be if you had to jump in that water and swim. How are you guys doing, by the way?
A-okay, young twin. We swim like this all the time.
This chunk of ice cozy enough for you two?
My brother's a bit chilly, but we're doing great otherwise.
That's ice for you. Well, you both hold on tight. We'll get you to Icetown soon.
I never knew this river connected to Icetown. I never saw it connect on the maps.
It doesn't. We're going to take you out to the Edgewood flows, along the coast, and then back houseward on the Icetown River. Normally, you'd have a hard time going against the current like that. But you're with us. We're the fastest beings in these waters.
And we'll have you to Icetown's harbor in no time.
This little penguin you're traveling with sure is impressed with you two twins. She can't stop singing your praises.
Tweep is the best. She helped us out a whole bunch.
Gotta say, though, the kid's a little young for a name. In winter, you have to earn your name.
That's why they call me Fish Racer, because I'm faster than the fastest fishes.
And my name's Deep Diver. I'm pretty good at holding my breath.
Tweep's a summer name. The turtles from the Splash Spots gave it to her, and I think it's perfect.
Yeah, Tweep's been to every season now, and she spent lots of time living with House, too.
All 4 seasons? What you need, little penguin, is a name that tells everyone how well-traveled you are.
Like barrier crosser or season jumper, maybe weather walker.
Tweep. I think Tweep likes the name Tweep.
So how close are we? I hate to pester, but my feet are freezing from standing on this ice for so long.
Turn around and take a look, young one. We'll be breaking through the fog right about now.
Wow! I can't believe you got us here so fast.
And here you go. Delivered right to the Icetown docks.
It is for better service. And hey, good luck with all those problems in spring your young penguin friend mentioned.
Thanks so much. If you ever need a favor, just send a bottle message to us, care of House on the Hill.
My legs are wobbly. I think my feet are numb.
Race you to Stone Shaper's office.
That's all right. You can win this one. I think I'll walk a bit and wake my legs up.
Aw. Okay, then we can walk. Besides, Icetown is always so busy. Good to stop and take in the city. Tweep! Ice! Tweep! Really, Tweep? This is your first visit to the fundament? Well, you'll get to see Stone Shaper again, though she's not blue anymore. And her voice is less squeaky than when you met her.
I almost forgot just how big this city is. I mean, I'm not sure there's anything quite like it in any of the other seasons.
Winter is a very industrious place. Oh, here we are. See, Tweep? This is the Fundament, where Stone Shaper's office is located.
Greetings and welcome to the Fundament, capital of... Oh, Zeph and Juniper. Back so soon? Great to see you both.
Hey, Day Coaster. Any chance Chief Engineer Stone Shaper's around? We're in a bit of a bind.
For you two? Of course. Just head into the office. She's in there doing some paperwork.
Thanks.
Legislation on plankton levels, ice melting ratios. Oh, so much to do.
Stone Shaper!
Oh, young twins! So very good of you to drop by.
Tweep, tweep!
And one of the little penguins? Oh, one of Quick Swimmer's children, as I recall.
Tweep!
You recall perfectly, Chief Engineer.
Well, that was a memorable adventure. To think, I journeyed all the way to distant autumn. But I'm so sorry. You look like you're in a hurry. What can I do for you?
Queen Dewdrop, the queen of the largest beehive in spring, has a serious problem, and we're hoping you can help.
Then my work will wait. I will, of course, help this queen in any way I can.
It's a delicate situation. See, the queen knocked over some super sticky honey and got trapped in it. Now she's a prisoner in her own hive, and she's horribly embarrassed.
Oh, well, that strikes a chord, certainly. I suffered so much embarrassment when I had blue fever. I thought my fur would never be its natural color again.
Tweep! Tweep, 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 tweep! Yeah, Tweep's right. We need a way to freeze the honey. Some way to make it brittle enough that it will weaken and can be cracked. You know, like with some ice. Ice, ice, Tweep!
That is a trick. I'm afraid that our ice would melt before you could get it very far into spring. Maybe we could build a pipeline of some kind and transport a large chunk down from a height and launch it into spring. But that kind of construction...
It would take months. But maybe there's another way. This book, it has a page about a special kind of ice.
I know this. It's primal ice. This book is strange, though. Some of the text is written in languages I do not know. It seems very old.
But you know the ice. This is great, so you know where we can get it.
No, I'm so sorry, young ones. Primal ice is just a story. See, I have a book here about it. Let me see. Somewhere in my library. Ice cream, Icetown history. The ice that would not melt. See, it's mostly a picture book. A fairy tale of ancient winter when the cold was much colder than today.
But if it's not real...
Tweep! Aw, come on. It has to be real. Look, the drawings in both books are so similar. They both have the maze-looking thing.
That is a labyrinth. It was said that the ancient primal ice was buried deep inside these frozen catacombs.
But, I mean, look, these catacombs aren't really the same. This one has all these markings. Each image has lines the other one doesn't have.
Oh, I know. They're like puzzle pieces. Put them together. Maybe. Tweep! Tweep! Ice Tweep! Yeah, Tweep. Maybe together these form an actual map.
That seems unlikely, but the images, when combined, do seem to have markings. Let's see.
Here, both images have the same tree drawn. We can line them up.
It is a map. This points to the Great Caves.
The what? I've never heard of them.
They are a perilous system of caves that burrow directly into the Great Mountain, the hill that House sits upon. We used to mine gems from them many years ago.
But look! Along the edge of the page in super tiny words. It's a riddle.
Twisting paths of ice and snow, look to the way the water does flow. Inside you will find a treasure divine. The cold wind will blow in the place you must go.
This is interesting. First, if you are going where I think you are going, you will need a few things. Let me see. I know I have something here that might help. Aha! A collapsible sled. Given to me as a gift years ago. Never used. I think you all might need it. Now, you'll also need help. The very best help. Send for Trail Walker! I have a job for that old wolf.
Trail Walker? Who's that?
One of our oldest and most experienced scouts. If anyone can help you find the primal ice, it's him.
Pinna! For the full 360 audio experience, please wear headphones.
It seems my little twins are now going on an expedition. If you'd asked me, House, does an ice crystal that never melts hide deep beneath your mountain? Well, I'd have said no. And yet, all the stories seem to line up. In that riddle Juniper, Zeph, and Tweep discovered in that ancient book. Twisting paths of ice and snow, look to the way the water does flow. Inside you will find a treasure divine. The cold wind will blow in the place you must go. I wonder what it all means.
Wow, this view is ridiculously great.
Oh, come on. You can see much farther from house. We're not even a quarter of the way up the mountain.
Yeah, but you can see differently from here. Look straight down the path. Look how far we climbed up that steep trail. It's a massive straight drop, and it's right in front of us.
Okay, why did I just look down?
Oh, hey, Trail Walker's coming back.
Ooh.
Young twins, no dawdling. I have completed my scout of the path ahead. The entrance you seek is near, and we had best hurry. The snows in this area are treacherous.
Fun? You can say fun now, Tweep? Zeph, Tweep can say fun.
I'm busy not looking down. Please talk to me later.
Aw, you'll be fine. Won't he, Tweep?
Here it is. The Cavern of the Fang, the main way into the Great Caves. You can always identify the Cavern of the Fang by the two long stalactites hanging from either side of the entrance.
Whoa, it looks like a giant angry mouth.
So how deep does it go?
Well, no one really knows. Back when I was a cub, we used to work down here. I was the scout. They'd send me off to find new places to mine. One time I wandered down and down for an entire day. Never found an end to the tunnels.
Okay, but we have a map and a collapsible sled and ropes and everything, thanks to Stone Shaper. We're totally ready for this.
But we can't search for an entire day. We need to get back to spring. Queen Dewdrop is terribly upset.
True enough. Let's get to it then.
Now where do we go? There are so many twisty tunnels. How do we know which to pick?
The riddle said, the cold wind will blow in the place you must go.
The little penguin speaks the truth. The winds are notably colder from this path.
But there was also that bit about water, right?
Look to the way the water does flow.
Well, look. There's some water trickling down here where the ice is a little melty.
And all the other paths are frozen solid.
Ice? Sweet? Yeah. It is too cold for any melty ice. This must be the right way.
Okay, you cubs, listen up. The way down this path is treacherous. Gather close behind me and loop this guide rope around your arms. We walk single file, step by step, only when I say. And that way, we can get to wherever it is this tunnel leads safely.
Got it.
Yeah. Slow and careful. I guess I can do that.
Whoa, Tweet. Careful pushing past. We have... Whoa! Losing balance!
The guide rope, hold it tight. Hold the rope, stay together. Keep holding the rope.
He's right. There are too many tunnels. If we get separated...
The water is going to the left. Keep to the left tunnel. Everyone, please.
Now the water's flowing right. Lead right. Hurry.
This is madness.
Lean left again. Follow the water.
There's a drop.
The water's going that way.
There's a drop.
Haha! It's like we're flying.
More like we're falling. When does the falling end?
Snow! Ugh. It's in my mouth and my ears. I'm buried in it.
Whoa, we're so lucky. If we had landed a few feet over, look.
Ooh, dangerous pointy rocks.
Right?
In all my years, that was something new.
New things keep you young.
Do they now? I'll keep that in mind.
I don't really know where we are, Tweep. Deep inside the mountain, I guess. Luckily, we finally reached a cave with a stable floor.
Well, watch your step. Can't really see through all the snow.
Do you hear that? Humming noise? It sounds almost like music.
It sounds like the music at house.
Like all four barriers together. But it's all wrong. Like it's broken.
What is it, Tweet?
I think she found something.
I think she's just showing off because she can run on top of all the snow.
A trickle of water does continue to flow toward this cave entrance on the left. And the air is cooler in that direction. And...
Everything okay, Trail Walker?
You find something?
Look inside this small offshoot cave. Come, see for yourself.
Ah! It's hard to walk here. The snow is too... Oh. Okay. That's cool.
Primal ice. It looks like the drawings anyway. All black and shimmering, like a black diamond buried in the ice. I wonder how long it's been here. I wonder what could have caused it to form.
An ancient myth brought to life. What a wondrous sight.
I'm gonna grab it.
What? Wait! It's super ice. It could freeze you.
Ice! Tweet, tweet! Cold! I'm wearing gloves. See? Easy peasy. Oh, dang.
The entire wall is cracking.
The entire cave!
Young ones, we must retreat.
Ow! The tunnel we came in through is too slippery.
Here, look. The collapsing wall. There are stairs behind you.
How is that a thing?
Everything's collapsing. Just go. Look out. The stairs are breaking.
Mind the cracks in the ground. Jump!
We're jumping! What we're doing is jumping! If I backpack, Tweet, it's safer!
exhilarating.
So, where are we?
We're far up the mountain, farther springward on this pass than I've ever been. But as you know, the higher up the mountain you go,
The closer the barriers are. Right. Oh, Juniper, do you still have the primal ice?
Yep, I wrapped it in my handkerchief and tucked it away in the bottom of my backpack. It's just a small black gem, really. Wait.
I bet there's lots of that stuff deep down in the caves, like some kind of super dense ice or something. Maybe made by geological pressure.
I don't know. It's too weird. Like magical ice.
We'll have to ask House about it.
I can see a path just below. It's a winding trail, but it will eventually lead back to the outskirts of Icetown.
That's no good for us, though. We need to get back to spring as fast as possible.
Well, from here, as I mentioned, it's not far to the spring barrier, but it's a steep drop down the icy mountainside. No, you'll have to come back to Icetown with me, and we'll find another way.
Or we use the collapsible sled Stone Shaper gave us.
We sled down the mountain?
Yeah.
All the way down to spring?
Yeah. Bluebell will be waiting for us, and she can fly us back to the hive in no time.
I mean, why not, right? Princess Bluebell will be waiting for us by the river. She must have woken up by now. So, we can do this.
Well, I'm not going to try and stop your bold plan. The sled should hold up all right. Winter builds them to last. Just steer your sled straight down towards the right. That's springward, and you should reach the last cold. Farewell, twins.
Thanks, Trailwalker. We couldn't have done it without you.
Bye, Trailwalker. All right, I'll sit here in the front. Creep can sit in my lap. Seth, you get in the back.
You're gonna steer?
Steer? Not really. Let's just slide.
Pinna! For the full 360 audio experience, please wear headphones.
Fantastic! The fabled primal ice, a winter ice crystal that never melts, is real. What's more, Tweep and my brave twins actually found it. How amazing that they were able to travel so deep underground into the great caves and still return safely. Well, luckily, they've had some wonderful companions on their journey from spring to winter and back, all to help the Queen of Dewdrop Hive. Speaking of Dewdrop Hive, Juniper, Zeph, and Tweep are headed there now. They made it down the mountain and across the barrier into spring, where Princess Bluebell was waiting to fly them back to the hive. She's hoping the twins can use the primal ice to help her poor mother. I do hope they hurry.
Are we there yet?
You know if you open your eyes. I mean, it's not like you've never flown before.
Yeah, but never on the back of a bee. Not before today, anyway. No worries, Zeph. Dewdrop Hive is in sight now.
Really, I must see Queen Dewdrop myself. It is my responsibility to the Spring Council to make a formal assessment.
We have been telling you, Counselor Alfalfa, no spring being may enter. The Queen has forbidden.
But the honey production has been stopped for an entire day. What about the needs of spring beings?
We of Lemongrass Hive agree. We must know that our sister is well.
The Pansy Hive stands with Lemongrass. As the Pansy Queen, I must know if our hive community is at risk. And I know Queen Dandelion agrees, correct?
Truth, Queen Clover. Dewdrop Hive is the largest honey supplier in all of Hive Hills. If Queen Dewdrop is unwell, We must all take action to see that spring's honey demands are met. My dandelion hive must be prepared.
Your Majesties, please. We are simply guardians, worker bees. We must not disobey our orders. Surely you understand.
Your royal cousin, Princess Bluebell, will be back any moment with the twins. They can... Oh, here they come now.
Apologies for the abrupt stop, twins. Tweep! And Tweep. I didn't want to waste any time in our arrival.
No problem, Princess Bluebell. It was pretty fun.
I guess. That's enough flying for a bit, I think.
Aw, come on, Zeph. You know it was fun.
I like the sledding. That part was okay.
But it was over so fast.
Whee!
Princess Bluebell, we must speak at
We
once
haven't
about your
told them
queen.
anything.
Dewdrop hive honey production
ear
is really
though?
stopped.
Right, okay then. Zeph, Juniper, Tweep, I will answer my royal cousin's questions while the three of you...
Right.
On it. Oh, I almost forgot how sticky and squishy the hive floor is.
Come on, we have to go see the queen. Which way do we go again?
Down the path that leads to the honey lift. Remember? Slide down the pole. It's quicker.
Landed in honey again.
So sticky.
Come help me with these doors.
Oh, you really came back?
We did, Your Highness. We promised we would help you. And it wasn't just us. Your daughter flew us to winter and back. She even tried to cross the barrier into the icy cold of winter for you.
My daughter did all that for me?
Of course she did. And now we've got something that can help you. It's called primal ice. Let's see how it works. Hold tight, Your Highness. I'm trying it out on the honey now.
Oh, it's cold. I can feel it, but it's not a sleepy cold.
Tweep, try pecking at the honey again. Tweep. Let's see if...
It works! I'm free! I'm actually free! Oh, joy!
Now you can go tell the other queens that everything is fine.
Other queens? Oh no, not Dandelion, Lemongrass, and Pansy! I'll have to tell them what happened. It's so embarrassing. Plus, the new kind of honey. We can't deliver it if it hardens this quickly when spilled. Other beings could be trapped like I was, and they won't have an ice crystal to free them. No, no, no! I can't go out there.
But why? You've done nothing wrong, and you've been very brave. Being stuck in honey for so long?
Yeah, I mean, if your honey is good and it makes you happy, you dance. So what if you knocked over a vat? No one is really gonna judge you for that.
I know. But if only I had something positive to share, to show how good this honey could be.
Tweep? Ice! Tweep, tweep, tweep! Wait, what?
Tweep really likes the frozen honey. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. Queen Dewdrop? It's amazing!
Its texture and crunch. Wow! Queen Dewdrop, you have to taste this.
It's good. Let me see. Oh my! It's like no honey I've ever tasted. The cold changed it. How wonderful!
So?
I think I am ready to meet with the queens. Thank you all for coming here today. Dewdrop Hive has been waiting for just the right moment. A gathering of all the great hive queens, to whom we now present the newest and greatest taste to come out of the hive hills in centuries.
What?
A new honey?
But
we don't make new honeys.
We do now. Twins, please present our new frozen honey resin, Winter's Kiss.
We've got a whole tray.
More than enough for everyone.
Oh, my.
This is wonderful.
Incredible.
And this new honey, you can make more of it? Enough to spread across all of spring?
We brought back an ice crystal from winter.
With it, Queen Dewdrop can make all the Winter's Kiss honey that spring could ever want.
Ice!
I must confess, Queen Dewdrop, when Princess Bluebell advised me of the delay in your honey distribution and asked me to contact the twins for their urgent assistance, I assumed it was due to some crisis. But this is not a crisis. This is a breakthrough. You have outdone yourself, Your Majesty.
Well, I must also make a confession. Counselor Alfalfa, Royal Queens, there was indeed a crisis. In fact, I trapped myself in honey. I was tasting this new flavor, and it made me so happy that I started dancing. And the honey spilled and turned out to be fast hardening and... Since I'd acted in a manner that might be undignified, I forbid anyone from seeing me or helping me. It was a terrible mistake. And then these brave twins and their little penguin friend came to my aid. And as they have just informed me, my very own daughter flew them across the land, and she even tried to cross into winter. However, I have decided not to be ashamed and to admit that I needed help. And I want this new honey to be a reminder to everyone who tastes it that friends, both those we already know and the ones in far-off lands like winter, whom we have yet to meet, are there for us.
I am so happy right now.
Me too. Twins, thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, Princess Bluebell.
We're happy to have helped. What you have done today, you've made such a difference.
Tweet, tweet.
And you too, little Tweet. If there's ever anything we can do.
Well, there is one thing.
Are you sure this is safe?
Tweet, fun! Right, Tweet? It will be so much fun.
Our honey catapults are perfectly safe. We've never lost a shipment of honey. Not once. But we are people. And you're going to catapult us all the way up the mountain to the house? You have parachutes. It will be fine. So just say when, and I'll get you on your way. It's just...
When?
Fire! We're getting close to house. Shouldn't the parachutes be opening?
Just wait for it.
Woo! We've done way too much flying today.
House! Another new word. So many today.
We're going to land. Wow, right on the spring porch.
Well, I guess the bee's delivery service system is really, really accurate.
Oh, you're back. And you fell from the sky?
Oh my gosh, House. It was so incredible.
We got launched up here by catapult.
And we explored a beehive.
And got a ride from penguins.
And shot down a mountain on a sled.
And escaped an avalanche inside a cave.
And we even helped invent a new kind of honey. Tweep, House, tweep! And Tweep learned so many new words.
Wow, well, you really are quite adventurous. So, is all well in spring?
Yeah, there was trouble in Dewdrop Hive.
There was almost a honey shortage, and Alfalfa was getting all cranky.
And everything is better?
So much better.
Tweet.
I have to say, I think you are right. Listen to the songs of the 4 seasons. I don't know that the song has ever been so harmonious, or full and rich. I'm sorry I was so worried before. So much of this, letting you twins, and you Tweep, explore and solve these problems. It requires such bravery and determination. I'm very proud of the work you've done.
Thank you so much, House.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Now, since I had to rush you out this morning and you missed a proper hot breakfast, who wants pancakes for dinner?
Yay!